Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're currently in a storm. It's very, sorry, I tried to zoom. I always try to zoom, I can't do that. Anyway, it's very windy and rainy right now. California has been so out of character, but I keep talking about it in every video, so it's like, Zoe, like, it just is what it is. It's not out of character at this point. It's a new character arc for California. Anyway, we are in finals week. I have one final left to take. Evidence, oh my gosh. Studying, kind of. I've been making these flashcards. I haven't made flashcards in a long time. This is the first like law school class I've made flashcards for, but they're like really efficient for me studying wise. I just usually don't do it because it takes a long time, but I want to do well in this class, so I made some flashcards. I don't really have anything to say right now. I just started this vlog because it's Tuesday, actually. No, it's Monday. Oh, that's good. Wait, what is it? No, it's Tuesday. Sorry. It's Tuesday. So I was like, let me start this. But I'm about to just study and then we can talk for real later. One thing about me that you guys may or may not have noticed by now is that I'm a beverages girly. Like, I love having a bev. I will have a drink with me at all times. At least a drink. Usually it's more than one. Usually I have my water and I'll have something else. Anyway, I go through these phases where like I have a drink of the season. Like in the fall, I had my iced chai. I was always making my iced chai. I brought it with me to class every morning and that was that. And then this winter, I was in my hot matcha era. I would bring my hot matcha to class. I have matcha every day. But now I think we're unlocking a new era. And that era is iced matcha, which I'm excited for because I used to drink iced matcha a lot, but then it was replaced by chai because I get tired of things after I have them every day all the time, you know. I love a soft caffeine, matcha, chai, both soft caffeines. Hard caffeines, they get me a little too wiry. Sometimes I have them when I'm just like really tired or just craving a coffee for some reason. Yesterday I had a coffee and listen, I made a mistake. I did this to myself. I literally knew every step I took, I knew it was a bad step, but I did it anyway just because I wanted to. I got this coffee from Starbucks at 4:00 p.m. Mistake. I can drink caffeine late, but soft caffeine, not hard caffeine. If it's after like 2:00 p.m., I should not be drinking hard caffeine. I had this actual coffee, it was like a latte or something, at like 4:35, and I literally could not go to sleep. Like, I was in my bed. I went to bed at like 11 because I was tired, but my body, like my heart or whatever, I don't know, something like it wouldn't drop to the sleep levels, and so I just couldn't go to sleep. And so I got up literally at like 1:30 in the morning because I was like, screw it, I can't go to sleep. And I just started studying. I did some more flashcards for like an hour and a half. Around 3, I was like, okay, I think I can like make myself go to sleep now. But yeah, that's just a little fun fact about me. I can't do hard caffeine. I also made that term up, so, or maybe I didn't make it up, but I haven't heard it. I haven't heard anyone else say that. It's not a technical term as far as I'm aware. Anyway, back to studying with my soft caffeine and new beverage. Hey guys, a little update in the past 2 hours. A lot has changed. I had one identity crisis. I deactivated my TikTok and the electricity went out. Where should we begin? I'll start with the identity crisis because I think that has to do with you guys the most. Well, my relationship with social media has been kind of weird recently because I don't know. I feel like it was really helpful and kind of is still helpful as like an outlet for me, especially, you know, I'm by myself all the time. I enjoy talking to you guys. I like making content. I like being able to like be honest about the systems that I am a part of and the experiences that I have. But I just keep getting these reminders that everyone who can see my videos and my content, whatever, is like not rooting for me. And like historically that didn't really bother me, but it's starting to bother me more. And like I thought it was something that like I could just work through, I guess. Like if I just gain my confidence, if I'm just secure in myself, and like I don't need this validation from people, and like, you know, negative things won't get to me. And I think that is partially true, but I also think that like, I don't know, I'm just thinking like, what even is the point of doing this, of like putting myself out there, like sharing my experiences? Like, yes, to a point it is to help other people, and like to the extent that it helps other people, like I don't regret that at all. But to the extent that I use it to help myself, I'm like, maybe I don't know. I feel like it's not really giving in that regard anymore, and I just worry a lot. And I don't like worrying about this thing that was initially giving me comfort. And honestly, I feel grateful. I feel like this is coming out of nowhere because, I mean, as recently as yesterday, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait until I have this many subscribers, this many followers. I can't wait until I reach these milestones. And right now, maybe this is just a passing thought, so I'll sit on this for a while before I like share these thoughts, but I just feel like, what's the point? Like, why am I doing this? I'm putting myself out there. I'm giving people so many opportunities to like judge me and like criticize me and disqualify me despite all this work that I'm doing. And like, that's really scary. Like, it's really scary that I'm doing all this work to like get this degree from freaking Stanford, right? And like, some people will still be like, oh, well, she's too much herself on the internet, and like, that's the reason why we shouldn't give her a job. And like, I don't know, that just makes me really, really uncomfortable, because I'm not in a position right now where I can like not care about that stuff. And like, that is my ultimate dreams, like be in a position where I like don't have to care about that stuff. And like, that's part of the reason why I started this channel in the first place, was to like have another source of income so that I'm not wholly dependent on a job. But obviously I'm not there. And there's this creator that I follow who, honestly, her content is like way more tame, way more polished than mine is. And like, basically she quit her job, but she was basically fired because her firm didn't like that she was making content. And like, she's like way more successful than me as far as like content creating goes. And so she at least has a backup plan, you know, she can like rely on that creator income for a while. Whereas if something like that were to happen to me, I would literally just be out of luck. I couldn't do anything, and that is really scary to me. And so, I don't know. I think I'm just like taking a break. I don't know. At the end of the day, I started this channel as a way to free myself, but if it is now becoming something that is caging myself, then like, I feel like I shouldn't do it anymore. And I'm starting to feel caged in that like doing this is cutting off opportunities rather than like granting opportunities. I don't think this is my fault. I don't think this is any creator's fault. I think this is just like a result of the world that we live in. And like, a lot of my content is trying to push back on that and highlighting all the problems with it. I think that is so important, but at the same time, I am not in the position to risk my future, basically. So yeah. Hey guys, it is midnight-ish. It's been approximately 7 hours since my impulsive decision to drastically change my relationship with social media. And honestly, like, so far, I'm not having any doubts about that decision. Even though I made it literally so quickly, I barely even thought about it. I just like had a thought and deactivated my TikTok and privated a lot of my vlogs. I'm feeling very at peace with that right now. And usually if I make decisions really impulsively and I'm like not sure about them, or I don't feel good about them, like it weighs on me for a while. And like, this hasn't been weighing on. This just feels like the right thing for me right now. I'm gonna finish this week's vlog. I say like goodbye, which is really sad to say. In my last act of, you know, honesty, realness, whatever, like I want to share those thoughts as they come up. I mean, I think I already explained pretty well where I'm coming from, but honestly, like that is just like one layer to many layers of this. Oh, I will say though, I didn't say I'm quitting social media altogether, because I don't think I'm gonna do vlogs anymore, at least not right now. But I still will do like videos about a specific topic, like when you guys have questions. Like, I'll still film my Ask Me Anything answer. Oh, I forgot to say in my last vlog, I'm doing an Ask Me Anything over spring break. So if you have questions, I'm sure I have questions after this, just put them in the comments if you don't follow me on Instagram, and I'll make sure to put those in there. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna do vlogs, but I will do like those questions. I'll do like a video on how to make law review. I'll still do like my tutorial-esque type videos. I'm just not gonna do vlogs right now, because obviously vlogs are like a lot more personal, and I've gotten really comfortable with you guys over the past several months, which I really appreciate, and it's a testament to like how welcoming and positive, overwhelmingly positive, like you all have been, which I genuinely can't thank you enough for, because the internet is a scary place. And like this, like my YouTube channel is one place where I've just always felt safe and loved and supported, and like that's genuinely so special. So thank you guys. And I still want to be able to like give to you. Like, of course I still enjoy making content, like it's something that's become like a really big part of my life, but I'm just gonna be a lot more limited, at least for now, as far as like what I share. Obviously, like I have a lot of personal stuff going on, and while it has been useful to like, I don't know, kind of share about that, I think it's been useful for me and for you. it's just really unfortunate that like not everybody in the world is a good person, and so like I feel like I'm setting myself up basically to be attacked or something at some point. I just don't want like this thing that I enjoy to be used against me, basically. I also, like I said, like my personal life is kind of crazy right now, and that comes through in my vlogs. And you guys know I'm working on like my just overall happiness, satisfaction with life, all of that. Like I'm working on that, and so a lot of the energy that I'm putting out right now isn't always happy, positive, whatever, which I'm trying not to like blame myself for any of this or like fault myself for any of this, because at the end of the day I'm just being realistic and I don't want to romanticize something that isn't romantic. So I don't blame myself for that, but at the same time I'm like, I don't really think this is the energy that I want to be leaving in the universe right now. I almost feel like it feeds into itself. Yes, my life has a lot of chaos, and then I talk about the chaos and I post the chaos, and the chaos is replayed and replayed and replayed and replayed. And it's just like, even if I'm trying to like move on, even if I am moving on, that still exists in such like a fixed state. And I don't think that's the best thing for my healing, moving on, all that kind of stuff right now. I think like in the future, when I am like genuinely happy and like, I don't know, when all this is something that I'm looking back on and not something that I'm going through, I think then I will be more comfortable, and I think it'll be healthier for me to like share and talk about things and whatever. So I can see that happening in the future, but for now, I don't think so. I don't know. I recognize that this has been a very useful space for me to vent and stuff, but at the same time, I feel like it shouldn't be. Like social media is it's so real and it's so fake at the same time. These relationships that I like, the fact that I even talk to you guys, that I say you guys, and I'm literally just staring at my phone, like that's so freaking weird. I'm literally holding a metal object in my hand, talking to it and being like, you guys, you guys, you guys. Like that's freaking weird. These parasocial relationships are so normalized, and I just don't think that's the best thing for like human brains in general. And so I'm like, well then why am I doing it to myself? I don't know, that's something I'm still thinking about. But basically the point I'm trying to make is that like I will make content less frequently for the sake of like informing you, because I know that that's helpful for a lot of people and I want to be helpful. That's something that is important to me. But I'm not gonna like make content to entertain for the time being, at least not like in this format. I'm gonna like spend a lot more time writing and stuff, because honestly like that's what I want to be doing anyway. And so hopefully, you know, redirecting my energy will make me more successful in that realm. Stay tuned to find out. I will also, like I said, I deleted my TikTok. I'm gonna keep my Instagram. Instagram is just a lot homier of a space to me, and I feel like I can be myself without sharing too much. It's mostly a highlight reel, and like I'm fine with that. I think it's good to have a highlight reel in this world of very depressing things. And so of course, if you want to follow me on Instagram, if you want to keep up with me, you can. I'll probably post on there more frequently. Wow, I feel like we're breaking up. This is sad. But it's not sad. I'm like, I don't know. I really do feel like this is the right thing to do. So yeah, I will post updates about like writing. I post some of my writing on Instagram already. Of course, I'll post selfies because that's what I do. And, you know, just random things. I love a good photo dump. You're always welcome to follow me, DM me, whatever. Yeah. Let's see, what else? I think that sums up my thoughts for now. I'm sure I'll have more later or tomorrow, whatever. But for now, we're gonna go back to studying evidence. I finished my flashcards, and now I'm gonna try to memorize them. Fun! Tomorrow's Wednesday. I have therapy. I had therapy this morning, but I canceled it. Whoops. But I have therapy tomorrow, so. Okay. Hey guys. My friend got me a little gift, so I'm taking a walk to go get it from her. This is what I mean by the trees just like falling all over the place. Like, that's literally all over campus. Honestly, it feels kind of weird to just talk to you guys like normal after I told you that this is my last vlog. It's kind of like when you like break up with someone, but like you still have to hang out, or like you go on like one last date or something like that. I don't know if you've experienced that before, but that's what this reminds me of.
Da vuelta a la izquierda por el camino y en 300 pies Da vuelta a la derecha por el camino.
Stop giving instructions to me, so I'm gonna hang up now. All right, guys, it is 10 o'clock p.m. Today has been a very bad study day. I just really haven't been able to focus, but I'm about to sit down and I'm not getting up until I literally feel ready to take this test. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock p.m. so I'll probably be here till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Clear.
I just have to get there. I do, and like I want it to be tonight. Wish me luck. Bye. It's time to go to sleep. I'm not really sure how I feel about this test, if I'm being honest. Like, I know I can do well, but the model answers aren't student answers. They're like my professor's answers, and he like takes a couple days to write them and not the hour and a half that we have to write them. So I'm reading his answer and I'm comparing it to my answer, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm missing all these things without like accounting for the fact that he is, one, he's the professor, but two, also like he's taking way more time to give us these answers. I kind of just wish he also just gave us a regular model answer, an actual student model answer, because I'm like, I don't really know how good I am right now, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I'm gonna take it tomorrow. They gave us an extra day because of the power outage. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. Okay, good night. Happy Thursday. I'm about to take evidence. Wish me all the luck in the world. I'm done, guys. I finished evidence and we're done. We're done with winter quarter. There are 10 weeks until I'm at the real. That's all I have to say, really. This is gonna be the end of this vlog unless I decide to add any more thoughts about this being my last vlog. So thank you guys for keeping up with me always and for your good energy. And I'll be back one day, but under different circumstances. Yeah. Bye.